right, so as the matter take the beat, check them now, 8:21. Now, within time, they talk for inside of the studio here, yes? So, yes, of course, to sell, we market today very important because it's important. You they listening to me, you they do your own hustle, not be hustle, they hustle, hey, they listening to me. Allow me to hustle in peace, so, now hustle. Now, of course, we hear from our visitors, and now back to the matter. Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja here today. Super Citizen at sunrise today. Now, Thursday, number 6 day for inside of April 2023. Now, I tell you, say tomorrow will be Friday. Normally, we get open mic Fridays every Friday. And tomorrow, in reality, no suppose they different or you know go they different, but you know say we get this particular we get this radio drama we will get on board. It's called Omo, This Is Real Life, and of course possibly we fit get one visit or two. That's tomorrow. So based on that one, it don't be like say our big talk time. Many things don't eat into our big talk time. That's why today will be Thursday. As soon as we just finish from this our guest, so Naim, I say, oh yeah, 8:22 now. Now be time from now till when we will sign out. We want bring forward open mic. All right, today I want bring them today so that we do small open mic today. All right. Open mic Thursday, based on how they be. Bashosly 0903 22 29 797. The numbers there. 0818 22 22 205, 0818 22 22 206. You want to send message, you could drop them on top 0818 22 22 205. Now, I could jump on top of some of the key matters or some of the major things with this Thursday morning. When we check some of these things, then you myself, you could go to tell us some of the things then what it be say they your chest based on any of the headlines within the week from Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday and even up until today. Now, not the time to address or talk about some of these headlines. Now, you go remember, say, no, you never one audio rather being leaked. They go up and down where allegedly the voice of the Labour Party presidential candidate and a popular clergyman will be the Living Faith Church worldwide pastor founder and will be Bishop David Oyedepo. Now that particular audio be done, they go around. And many reports don't come outside. Experts don't come check the reports. Some kind of people don't talk about one or two things about the report, about the audio, whether it is real or been artificial intelligence. Even yesterday when we get our guest, Philemon Ajekuko, we still touch on that matter. And Philemon talking clearly say, man, forget this thing now. This thing now don't be even talk. We're not even supposed to waste energy on top of this talk. Now, the candidates of the Labour Party for instead of the February 25th presidential election, Peter Obi, he don't come outside the talk say that particular leaked audio when it be say they allege saying they get conversation between him and the founder of the Living Faith Church, say make them disregard that audio, saying a fake audio will be that particular leaked audio phone conversation saying a fake when it be. For instead of statement, Obi drop personally when he signed during by the time of yesterday will be Wednesday. He say he no get any point. He no get any point for inside of the campaign when they do, and he say in campaign they issue based. Say in do issue based campaign, and you no get any time for inside of the issue based campaign where in refer to election as a religious war. Say make people no carry that audio serious. Say no be him and a fake audio. So he come outside, he drop statement to clarify that one. And you go remember, say some organizations don't they tell them say no be today do all these ones. Come outside. If now you talk say now you, if no be you deny them, accept, confirm or deny it. And they don't come outside now don't talk say, oh yeah, no be me, this thing na fake. You don't get any time when I do this thing, when I get this conversation, na fake audio. All right, so that one of the things them way pop out. Yes, now one of the things we pop out this morning, we with a check on top of the big talk this morning. Then the federal government, this one of the prominent headlines this morning, and one of the things we should face for the headlines, people don't they react to the matter. Where they say the federal government be not secure $800 million loan from World Bank on top of the one what they call the National Social Investment Program, NSIP. As part of the one what they say, they go use the palliative to cushion the negative effects of the plan where they get to promote subsidy on petroleum products by June 2023. The Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Hajia Zainab Ahmed, announced this one on Wednesday, than yesterday. Now, when they talk about palliatives, we no go dismiss, say yes, this palliative no go work. We no go they quick to dismiss them, say this palliative, this one where they say palliative, you no go work. But at the same time, you no go blame people, because sometimes the way forward in a back day, people, this word palliative, people get one meaning where they don't attach to them, because during COVID-19 palliative, many people wake up this morning, they make reference to that thing. During COVID-19 palliative period, the period, we see some leaders, some political people, some politicians, and some people in offices and leadership positions, they hoard palliatives. We hear things, reports, we go up and down about waiting happen with those palliatives, and because of that, when people come to get concerned, say, well, this one when again we don't hear this word again, this familiar word palliative. Say, shall we go see the same thing will happen for COVID-19 period? Abi, we go see different thing. Abi then go take this one, we go really touch this one and use them. Now the other question where they come up from this matter, now the question of when they say poorest poor, the poorest of the poor, about 50 million Nigerians drawn from the poorest of the poor. The question now, how they take arrive at them. Now, but then, according to how the minister talk, she said that existing register then go use. Because now existing register where they use, and existing register means saying that the register where they use the last time when something like this happened, and that now during COVID palliative time. Okay, so waiting we go see, or waiting we expect to see, going by all of these things, we go only keep our eyes the watch and see how it go take happen. And of course, we go still they try the talk, because now your talk station be this, we go to talk, and we go to talk responsibly. We go to try to put mouth for some of these things or some of these issues, make we see how we go take make sense out of them. So now one of the other things where they pop $800 million for palliative. Now somebody go ask another issue again, another issue of concern for this matter. Now, how far the refineries, how much they needed to fix the refinery, how much they needed to solve or to even build a new refinery, what they needed, and how long it would take. Now, some key questions: how much do we need to build a refinery? How long will it take us to build a refinery, or how much will it take to repair existing refineries? How long will it take to repair existing refineries? All of these things, now some kind of questions, them we go follow this particular talk. But then, now one of the things where they pop out this morning, on top of the matter, there are plenty, but we're going to check your phone lines, and of course we're going to check the other matters. Now open mic with this one, who they decide on top of Citizen FM 93.7. I dare you did this morning. Hello, who did there? Morning, who they talking? Morning to you, Ojari. But the way you go since how many days I never see you, I never hear from you.
They listen to you now, they do business. Now we don't have money cover you.
Now, make I not do business, Abi.
I don't say small time now. Me say even they call you, people go plenty. They will get
you. Hey man,
you go to celebrity for Abuja now.
Hey man, Ami. But the way they call us from quickly.
They call you this morning from Nyanya.
But they from Nyanya, make we hear you quickly. Make we hear you.
Ezemmou, I beg now open mic. Yes. I talk with you. They worry me for said the first.
For inside the
belly. Na Neko.
Waiting me Neko. Which Neko?
Neko. Help me ask Neko.
Yes.
Help me ask Neko.
Yes.
Hello.
I dey hear you now. Yes.
Ezemmou, my son is about doing WAEC and Neko.
Wow.
We held a meeting last year. They gave us the price to pay for NECO. The total money was both NECO and WAEC is 48,686 naira.
The total money.
That's to pay. Yes, for both NECO. The NECO is about 14,000 plus.
Which one mean both NECO? Okay, WAEC and NECO, Abi.
Yeah, why can they, you pay the money together. But if you separate the money, it's 14,800 and something naira for each of them.
Okay.
You have to pay the school fees. My friend, my son, I tried to go to put him in government school because I believe in government school. I have 3 children. 2 of them are in private, and I tried to put my 4 sons in government school. And they are doing well. They have good teachers. I have paid, collected receipts, only for my son to come back on Monday and tell me that NECO is now asking them to pay another extra 2,000 naira, that the school fees has been increased.
No, hold on. When you say NECO is asking, is it the school? Is it not the school that is that the official price from NECO? I mean, at the school you did pay to?
You pay the money to an account.
Yes.
The school has not. It is NECO that will bring you. You send them a notice that this is the amount they are supposed to pay, and you pay to. The school does not have access to the money. The school only issue a receipt that you pay that money to NECO account.
So the money was paid directly into NECO account.
Was paid directly into NECO account. It's a separate account from the school.
The school account. Okay. Now what thing I want to know, because some people now the school you will pay to, and the school will not register their students.
You pay to NECO account.
Okay.
I don't know how they do it.
Okay.
Because NECO has to bring an information to you. Only for them to come back now and tell me that I have to pay another extra 2,000 naira. The school fees has been increased. Ezemmou, I'm begging you. I've sent a mail to NECO office and not got a response. So yesterday I also got a phone number. I also tried my own. You are a journalist. I'm also begging Lawrence this morning.
I want to sure whether now NECO now increase the money I've been at the school.
They said that NECO, the school has no power to increase that school fees.
I have to collect school fees now. I go check this information when you talk.
NECO exam fee.
Yes, NECO exam fee. Okay, not school fees.
Yes,
okay,
I'm not talking about the school fees.
Okay.
Please, I want you to ask the DG Oshishi, what led to that 2,000 naira increment? After they told the school, told the entire Nigerians that this is the amount they are about to pay. Ezemmou, I'm begging you. Not that pay the 2,000 naira is a problem. What led to that increment? After almost 2 months, a month now, they will start the exam.
Okay.
People are struggling. Okay. Why will NECO come up with that sort of thing? Okay. I have paid the 2,000 naira. I've got to go to the receipt. But I want to know.
Could it be late registration?
I pay. No, there's nothing a late registration. So the school said that is what NECO now informed them that the school fees has been increased again. So I think now it's about 16,000, almost 17,000 naira for just to do one exam in this country.
Okay. No problems. I like as you talk, man. As you talk for radio here. I don't get all the details. I don't get all the facts. But it's good as you tell us, so that we can put our eyes on top of that matter.
If you want, I will send you. I will also send the receipt on your WhatsApp so that Lawrence can help you. I just want to hear from you what led to that increase.
Okay.
Now to the other issue.
Yes.
$800 million. Yes. Ezemmou. We are not doubting government. If government has been scared to Nigeria. Ezemmou, I've been in this Abuja for over 22 years.
In this Abuja like this?
Yes, I've spent 22 years. I witnessed when El-Rufai came with the palliative, the bus, the El-Rufai bus. I still have the bus. I was also calling on a radio station, a neighbor of yours. I know you know Rita Ewujo. 250 buses. This Chevrolet was 150 when Bala brought. They say it's for palliative. As I'm talking to you today, they're not up to 5 that is on the road. I have the record on my book. The Chevrolet, they have been abandoned in my place here in Yanya. If you come, I will show you where the cars are abandoned. They go there when one got spoiled. They will go there and remove the spare part and fix on another one. Who did the monitoring? That money has gone down the drain, and today Nigerians are paying more in transportation.
All right.
So what I'm asking is this: the $800 million. Ezemmou, you know, I know. Will it get to you? will it feel the impact as a journalist? I know how you suffer every day to get to work. Would that palliative get to you to easy access to your place of work?
But they say that anyway, go ahead. I didn't hear you, Sha. Go ahead.
That is the question I want journalists. I think it's high time we begin to ask it. I know we want to protect your station, but what is affecting you is also affecting you people as a journalist. And you people can ask us, it can help us to ask more questions than we can do.
All right.
So that this money will not go down the drain. Please.
All right.
Good morning.
Thank you so much, buddy. Good morning to you. Strong questions where you asked this morning. Who they decide this morning now?
Yes, Ezemmou, I greet you.
I greet you. Who they talk there now?
Michael, talk from you.
Michael from Nasarawa.
Yes, exactly.
Welcome. Make me hear you quickly.
Yes, Ezemmou.
Yes.
When I hear such money in the name of palliative, I wish that what government could have done to us is to share this money to all of us, over 200 million people. Let everybody get his own share, and then you can use your own to establish maybe probably the business of your choice. And, after 1 year, you'll be able to okay, out of the palliative that I received, this is what I was able to achieve.
Okay, you say make government share inside that 800 million, make it share to the everybody.
Exactly. So that I will be able to point out that this is what I've been able to achieve with my own palliative.
Make it be direct palliative. Make it not be general, direct, one-on-one.
I don't want somebody to collect on my behalf. You understand? Because sometimes when they are calling off this palliative, you understand? What we notice is that they will not distribute it, they will just quote figures. When they quote figures, don't forget that when they are quoting the figure, they are including you, they are including Ezemmou from that figure they are quoting. But yet, you never benefited from it. But I think the major problem we have is that we have this mindset that government has no business in business. Running a government is a very big business. And anybody who wants to run a business, you understand, you should be able to come out and then do it very successfully. Because every other business person who are doing something, you are doing it. I mean, at the end of the day, look at the Dangote of today. You understand? You can be proud and say Dangote is a Nigeria and is doing well in his own businesses. So to run a government is a very big business that anybody who are coming on board should be able to be ready to face. Like somebody mentioned this 805 buses. If you are going to the Kuba Expressway, oh my God, you begin to ask yourself a question. A vehicle are parked over there, and people are looking every day when they wake up, go to work, and when they come in the evening like this, coming back from the work, oh my God.
Which side where the bus? You said they get where them park those buses. Which side be that? But they talk that in.
Yes, Kuba Expressway. I think within side. If you are going that side.
Okay.
To Kuba side.
All right.
There's one side over there.
All right.
You understand? They park it, and maybe perhaps who are how do they put it? Arithmetic.
All right. Thank you so much, Michael from Nasarawa. Well, many questions, especially as it concerns the palliative matter. Now, open mic, I will say we could bring forward the open mic based on.
My brother, this will not be laugh matter.
Yes.
Because if the thing don't happen now, if it happen now, they can't say na palliative. They can't share, give the people when they get their raises. Money not they hide. Money not they hide. Money not they hide.
Okay.
You go hide money to the extent of to what you go put for your body, your shop for your body, and what you go wear for your body. Money not they hide. So refinery repair date to that is to say they don't start to repair the refinery.
So the
date when whether they go fit meet up with the date now the matter.
Yes.
June they want remove the subsidy. May they increase and I will supply them at a very short here. Or a small cover now follow. the poor man to for this country too much. May they not believe say now only those when they around them when they see I be Nigerians so those one when they see now just 5%, 95% of Nigerians they not they see them. And those people now they suffer the suffer.
All right. Thank you so much, Maxman. Instead, made a delay. They this thing carry the money, build refinery. Who they decide? Yes.
That motor they are at the Kubaru.
Now, but they be there. Okay.
Cars is in the yard at PW.
Will they check some of the things them where they pop out for the news from? Welcome back. Make we hear from you.
Yes, on the palliative, I think I for suggest like one of the second to last made mention. They should channel that more. Nigeria now will be number one in the production of palm oil. Yet with the import again. So they don't make meaning. We are the number one chief producers of palm oil and with the import. We should be exporting rather than importing. So make them channel part of that money to intending farmers who they willing to go into palm oil production, planting of palm trees.
So you connect and say make it even go beyond, make it go beyond just make it even enter agriculture, make it even still boost palm oil production.
That is it. Now you don't hit the nail on the head.
But how that one go, how it go take if they raise that money, if they do all those, how it go take cushion the impending increase in invest in palm oil production? How will it help subsidy? I understand. No, what I mean is no. They talk about subsidy removal. Like if they remove the subsidy and the fuel price increase, they talk about palm oil production, and they ask you how that one go take help. If they don't remove the price or they don't remove the subsidy and the fuel price increase, how a boost in palm oil production go take help? That's what I'm trying to understand, because you connect the two.
It will really help. It will go a long way to help in that rather than where would they import, we'll be exporting other countries where would they run go like Cameroon and other countries go they buy from. They would rather be looking at us. We'll be the one feeding them with this commodity rather than bearing the name the chief producers of palm oil, yet would they import the thing in. Okay. Understand? Yes. All
right, so thank you so much. You talk about God, we know our boy. Still, talk about palm oil production. Now, yesterday when we mentioned that one day on top, one of the headlines yesterday on top of Daily Trust yesterday, where we did talk about how EBC Nigeria, now one of the key, if not the biggest in Africa, producers of palm oil, and still we the import. Even I say with one of the biggest producers, we still import. So that particular gist been the news yesterday, and we'll talk about them. All right, and some of those things we still check, and people still react to them, even up until now. All right, so we check your time. 8:47. Now waiting time. Don't they talk this morning on top of Super Citizen at Sunrise. Now the show Citizen FM 93.7. For Abuja and here with it. We don't check some matters now. I talk so we will bring forward the open mic, and now what we try do things that will pop out for you. Where they be say the things that way you feel, where we say this one stand out from Monday go reach just now. Make we talk about some of them. All right, now another thing we did here, and the letter, of course, way before President Olusegun Obasanjo when he writes to the chief court clerk for inside of London. For United Kingdom, on top of the trial of the before Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu, when they said they convict him of organ trafficking for inside of the UK with his wife Beatrice, and Obasanjo they beg the UK government, make them tamper justice with mercy. That's another matter. We're there on ground. Hello, who they decide?
Hello, Ezemmou, good morning.
Yes,
good morning, sir.
Morning to you there, quickly.
How's the program? Jerry calling back.
Jerry, welcome back. You say, how's the program? Welcome back. Quickly, make we hear you.
Open mic, okay?
Yes.
My open mic is about energy, power. That is electricity. That is my open mic. This palliative, let them channel all those palliatives to this power. we thank God that our president have signed a bill that every state should generate their own power. The only three things for me, if coming government will do, will just give us this palliative. One, security. Second, power. You see this power. Let them forget about us. Nigeria
so you now they take the angle where they look and say the palliative make it not be things like mass transit and cash transfer. Make the palliative be better deal like power supply, make power day and all of that. Maybe the palliative way they look.
This government, I'm sure they cannot do all these things 100% sure. It's up government I'm looking on to. You understand? If palliative, if it's this government, right premise, is any program on it? Palliative for COVID-19, any dividend for many of things.